I'm Jenny Duxstad. I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a volunteer. I decided to be a volunteer with hospice because almost 30 years ago, my mother-in-law passed away at 54. At that time, she very much wanted to die at home, and it was an impossibility. We didn't have hospice, that wasn't an option, and she died in a nursing home. It really reminded me that death should be something that can happen with dignity and with honor and should be treasured, and hospice provides that. So I always said when I retired I was going to be a hospice volunteer, and 5 years ago I became a volunteer. It's been the most rewarding, amazing experience of my life. It's been eye-opening for me to all of a sudden now become part of the hospice family in a different way. My father and mother were both in their 90s, living independently in an apartment in Monroe. Both have congestive heart failure issues. My father started to have spells, and I knew that life was changing for him and we were getting closer to the end. He desperately wanted to remain home and be able to die at home. And so in April, I took him in and my mother to hospice. Dad was ready for hospice. Mom was not quite ready for hospice at that time. And we were able to, with hospice assistance, keep him in the home. And he died in his home in September. I always like to say that it sounds a little odd, but my mother and I both say we were ecstatic when my father died. And the reason we were ecstatic is because we were able to give him the death that he wanted. And that's not always something that you're able to do. There were probably days I wondered if we were going to be able to do that. My father would always say, hospice is not going to make me leave this world any earlier. It's just going to make it a lot easier when I do.